RuneScape is about to change forever, especially if you are an Iron Man. There has been a news post recently posted by the RuneScape team, and one of the updates is very interesting indeed. Now, if you are an Iron Man account, typically you will have had to have done everything yourself. That is the whole point of the game mode. You are self-sufficient. But that also extended to bossing. Elite Dungeons 3, Elite Dungeons 1, 2, 3, 4, you would have had to have done that with other Iron Men, and if your friends weren't Iron Men, it meant you could not play with them. Now, I recently created an Iron Man. I say recently, it was about a year ago. I created an Iron Man account because I wanted the challenge of being self-sufficient, getting every single skill up on my own, without using MTX, without using bonus XP, without using money to be able to buy the skills, and that's a challenge that I've absolutely loved. But one thing that I really didn't like was the fact that I couldn't play with my friends. I couldn't go into a boss instance, for example, and play with the people that I like to play with. I couldn't do an ED3 trash run with the people that I really wanted to play with, just because of a decision that I made that I wanted my account to be self-sufficient. But now, it looks as though that restriction is being removed. Iron Men will be able to enter encounters with main accounts, and that extends to Elite Dungeons as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Does this mean that Iron Men are no longer going to be self-sufficient? No. Every other aspect of the game, you are still self-sufficient. If you need a potion, you need to make those potions. If you need arrows, you need to either get those arrows as drops, or you need to make those arrows. If you need gear, you need to get that gear as a drop, or you need to craft it yourself. The very core of Iron Men isn't changing, but the fact that we can now play with our friends is absolutely fantastic. I, for one, am looking forward to this update, and when it drops, I will be jumping onto the Iron Man account and doing some ED3 trash runs, because that is something that me and my friends used to do all of the time, especially during lockdown. It was the one thing we all did. We absolutely loved it. It was decent money, it was fantastic XP, and we learnt a lot about PVM. We learnt how to boss. We did the Leviathan. We did the second boss, and we never quite managed to get the third boss down, but that's something we're going to end up trying to do eventually as well. But now I can do that on my Iron Man, and that's absolutely fantastic. Every other aspect of the game, like I said, will be self-sufficient. If I want to train my skills as an Iron Man, I still can, but I can still play the game with my friends, and that is something I am absolutely 100% looking forward to. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this new update, and whether or not you think it's going to devalue Iron Men or not. You already know why I think it's not going to devalue it, but I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I will see you in another video.